Friends, today we are going to discuss some auxiliary equipment which are installed on tank during and that is required for loading and unloading the fluids from the tank. The equipment, one of such equipment is called frame arrestor. You see the drawing of frame arrestor. The main purpose of frame arrestor, it is a device which allows gas to pass through it but stop a flame in order to prevent a large fire of explosion. This flame arrestor, it will allow only gas to pass through, but along with the gas, even if flame is there, it will not allow any flame to go outside. So, and this is the configuration of the flame arrestor. You see the number 4 is the arrest element that absorb the flame. This is the static equipment flame and allow gas to pass. And then pipe is the pipes, and one is the exposed side, and two is the protected side. So this is installed in a tank. If any fire is there, then it will not allow the fire to pass through the flame arrestor. Only gas can pass through. No fire will, no flame will not pass through. So this is one equipment normally installed in explosive tank fluid. Then this is very important. That is the breather valves. That valve is required for we are from the tank. We are inserting some fluids and taking out some fluids from the tank. And when we are inserting some fluid inside the tank, the air the gap between the level, the fluid level and the roof will be pressurized, and at that time the air interrupt is need to be taking out from the tank, otherwise tank will be pressurized. Similarly, when you are taking out some fluid from the tank due to level difference, when the material is coming out, there will be vacuum will be created. So at that time also some air is need to be go inside the tank, so that the pressure will be remain atmospheric. That is the reason. So this breather valve can be two separate valve. One is pressurized valve, another is vacuum valve. But and combined also this valve, combined valve, that is one pressurized and vacuum combined, can be installed in a tank. Can be installed in a tank. Suppose you are taking out some fluid from the tank, there will be vacuum. So when there will be vacuum, you see this is the vacuum valve. The vacuum valve. This one is the vacuum valve, and this one is the strainer. This one is the strainer. From strainer some air will go. This will inside there is vacuum inside the tank, and outside pressure is high. So the breather valve, pressurized valve will be given closed condition, and this side the due to inside vacuum, the vacuum, the outside atmospheric pressure, the pressure differences, this with the air will push this weight or disc upward, and fluid can go inside. Similarly, for when you are inserting air fluid inside the tank, pressurized will be there. Tank will be pressurized. At the time air need to be go out from the tank. You see from here it will go push up the disc upwards, and some air will go out, and this air will go to the right hand channel, and it will pressurize the vacuum disc to shut condition. Vacuum is the shut condition, only air will go outside. So this is the combined vacuum and relief valve that is normally installed in a tank for safeguard the tank for taking out the material fluids and pushing the fluid inside the tank. Then this one is the unloading loading arm, and these are the, you see, these are the swivel joints. These are the swivel joints. The its main purpose is the loading arm are used to load liquid into the tanks, to load liquid into the tank. trucks or rail cars and other vehicles. They are commonly used in fueling and fluid transfer applications. Most are made of aluminium material, aluminium, carbon steel, or low temperature carbon steel or aluminium. Seals are made of proprietary materials such as Bunayan, Viton, and Teflon. These are here. There is O-rings are there. O-rings are there. That O-rings are to be made of Bunayan, Viton, and Teflon. And then provide flexibility. The swivel joint provide flexibility. Swivel joints are inserted between straight lines. These are the straight line. This is the straight line, and this is the straight line. Here we are inserting the swivel joints so that it can move all rounds, all rounds. Mm, and uh, and if you are using simple hose, there is a possibility that it can twist, it can crack, can develop, and it can crunch also, it can be pressed also. So lot of accident can take place. So instead of that, we are using metal pipe and the swivel joints. The picture of swivel joint, you see, this is the picture of swivel joints. It can move all round, it can move all round the all round, so that pipe can be bent, pipe can be rotate in any direction. This is the truck from tank. You see the from the tank. This is the station. This is the swivel joints. This is the swivel. These are the swivel joints. These are loading arm. These are the loading arm. From here we are allowing some fluid. We are inserting some fluid to the tankers. So, and there another one is the important thing to maintain the temperature of the fluid. We are normally used to heat the fluid inside. You see, these are the three tire bundle. These are the four tire bundle. Through it, the inlet and outlet, they are through which steam you can pass through. The steam will passing after passing through these coils, it will go out, and the fluid and it remain hot. And when the fluid will come in contact, it will be the fluid temperature will be maintained there through the heat transfer will take place through convection and conduction, process, conduction process. You can pass through some hot condensate also. Then also the temperature of the coil will remain hot, and heat transfer will be there, and you can maintain the temperature of the fluid inside the tank. And this is another one important thing. We are installing, normally installed in the tank, that is called the vortex arrestor. When we are taking out some material, some fluid from the tank, you see, from the tank, from the bottom tank, you see, due to tornado effect, some air can go through the through this nozzle, and it can go to the palm suction, and this will create the palm in cavitation condition. Similarly, if it is a side, then also this air can go. If it is top, then also air can go through these nozzles. So this will create problem to the pump running by creating cavitation. To avoid this tornado, to break this tornado, tornado tornado affect the round tornado around, air can go, when the air can go inside the nozzle. We are doing, we are providing a breaker by providing a plate, so that the tornado effect will be braked, and only fluid will go, not air will not go inside. Air not to go will inside. It can be a straight pipe, it can be a straight plate, it can be a cross plate, and gratings. Normally we are providing above the nozzle inside the tank, so that the fluid will pass through. It will, this tornado effect will break, and only fluid will go, no air will not go. The dimension also, you see, the gratings location will be 1D diameter of the pipe, and 2D will be the area to be covered area. You see that this area is more, so 2D is 2D is the length, that is to be of the length of the strips to be provided above the nozzle, so that the tornado effect will break. Tornado effect will break, and your no air will not go through the pipes. Friends, I think I have discussed all the auxiliary equipment installed inside the tank for loading and unloading activity very smoothly. If you go through the slides, your concept will be clear. And if you are satisfied with the slide, with this posting, then I think you should give a tick mark, and subscribe this channel, so that you will be benefited, and you can share this channel to your friends, then they will also be benefited, and benefited. This is, and you can, when you are appearing any interview board, these slides or this chapter will, if you go through this, it will help you to reply any question asked on this subject. So I think if anything is, if you have any doubt, you can contact me by my phone, by my email, or a video conference can be arranged, so that this our your doubt can be cleared. Thank you very much.